a ice age exists in the Alien franchise. Please, for the love of God. I don't care if you're a woman, man, whatever the heck. Alien Earth. It's finally here. Can you believe it? I don't know if I can believe it, but I'm gonna start believing it because we're watching episode 1 titled Neverland. Welcome to MBW Movie Watcher. I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise, specifically Aliens. It's my favorite of the entire franchise. I love me some Ridley Scott, but James Cameron killed it. Aliens, to me, is just a better film in every way. It's a different film. Alien is a horror film. Aliens is more action horror. We don't have to get into it in this video, but I'm just a guy who loves Aliens. I've been disappointed by every release that has come out essentially after that, although I do have a soft spot for Alien 3, the producer's cut. It's a much better film. I recommend you watching it because it actually has a perspective instead of just trash. But today we're going to be giving Alien Earth a shot. I don't have high hopes for it, I'm being honest, but I can't wait to watch it because it's the first time it's been a TV show. And it does look very good, so let's get into it. We'll talk more at the end. Alright, here we go. Alien Earth. Green text. In the future, the race for immortality will come in 3 guises. Cybernetically enhanced humans, cyborgs, artificial beings, synths, and synthetic beings downloaded with human consciousness, hybrids. Interesting. Which technology prevails will determine what corporation rules the universe. I had heard that the show's gonna focus on corporations, like battling, as opposed to just Weyland-Yutani dominating the whole universe, which they have. Although, they're terrible. They may dominate the universe in the franchise, but they're absolutely terrible at capturing the one thing that's their ultimate desire, which is the xenomorph. They're willing to risk everything. Their technology, their employees, their equipment, their CEO to get it, and they fail every single time. Maybe they should find another desire. They're not really good at the xenomorph thing. Call back to their Alien original. Looks freaking awesome so far. Very good way. Very good way to link it to the original. To my understanding, this is set before the first film, so can't show much better technology like Prometheus did. Although I think it makes sense because there's different levels of technology for different classes, so to speak. Love that score.
You gonna eat that, mate?
Yeah, I was.
Supposed to have a heavy meal before cryo.
No, you're right.
Couldn't be a more fitting tribute. Literally redoing the original almost.
Cryo really creeps me out.
I wonder why.
That's because Tang over there with his little beady eyes stares at you while you sleep.
Mr. Tang won't be a problem unless he wants to work 65 years for no pay.
Got the look going on, both the set design and the actual look of the film, the grain.
That's who we work for.
Oh, okay.
Right? And they control North and South.
Yutani has Mars and Saturn.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Earth.
Some exposition setting up the different companies.
There's 4 companies. They govern the entire globe.
Don't forget the new one, Prodigy.
What's that one?
It's Sensei.
Timothy Olyphant, baby.
Cavalier.
That's the one. Youngest trillionaire ever.
Right, so there's...
If he's in this, gotta have weird hair.
You checked the nav computer, Mr. Tang?
You're asking if I did my job.
Good, Captain?
Hey, commas are down. I want
You know,
you
depending on how this goes,
looking into...
I have a whole thing on Alien Romulus. I really enjoyed that when I saw it, but which maybe I'll react to that, even though I've already seen it. I got a whole spiel on why that doesn't matter.
Specimens
But
about the mission.
I really enjoyed it first time I saw it, but I really think that's just because it has so many callbacks and eye candy and good practical effects mixed with
We lost a lot of good men.
visual effects. A little bit too many callbacks and tributes and stuff, but once you get past the fun of that, yeah, it was kind of a letdown, although really well made. Let's hope that this is not like that.
Do I need to post extra security?
So far, so good.
Wake me on final approach.
They definitely got the look of the first film down. Right down to the way the characters look. That looks really good. Everyone's gonna look like they're from the 70s. And then as time goes on, from the 80s. And then we really don't know what they're gonna look like. Some weird amalgamation of everything in the 2000s. Gen Z and all that. So it showed the face huggers. Kind of a delayed response for me, but is that actually on the ship? Are these things that are going to happen? Nightmares? Interesting choice. I mean, that's totally done because it's a TV show, I think. Trying to capture people's interest, you know, on the first pilot episode. Because as a movie, I don't think that would be a good thing to do. Like, just showing flashes of whatever they are, dreams or things that are going to happen. Some scorpion.
There's a scorpion.
There's the Olyphant.
Where did it come from?
There's a scorpion.
It was in the mess.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna keep saying it's a
What do
scorpion.
you think we should do with it?
Love Timmy the Olyphant.
Squash it.
Yeah, squash
So
it.
it doesn't sting you.
What if, while I'm squashing it, another scorpion stings me? Think about a scorpion must feel.
Okay, my darling. It's time.
Go on. I'll be here when you wake up.
I want you to take it and
No.
play that knife game like some other android's going to do in the future of this timeline. It's also my understanding that this
No.
basically ignores Prometheus and Alien Covenant. By all means, Alien Covenant, erase that shit from his existence. I absolutely hate that movie, but
I don't know.
I really like Prometheus.
You'll have to tell me when
It's
you
very flawed, but I really like that movie. But I'm okay with them retconning it just for this, because Prometheus works on its own, not even connected to this franchise, which is part of the reason why I like it.
Oh, there she is. All right. Deep breath for me.
These are our children.
Mom? Dad? Can we not have her haircut like that? I don't think it's even gonna grow, so I'm gonna be stuck with that. It's an android. They have to have weird hair. That's how you know they're not human.
She's pretty.
Her hair's kind of weird.
How's our girl? Do you know who Neil Armstrong was?
He was an astronaut.
You're gonna be the first too.
I'm going to the moon.
You're gonna be the first person to transition from a human body to a synthetic.
It's one of the new
Do you wanna
things
see a
they're
magic trick?
introducing with this.
Yeah.
Transferring consciousness. Altered carbon style. Although those are
Pretty cool.
human bodies. This is synthetic. Which I would think is more realistic.
I want my brother.
A little thought that brings up in watching this. When you think about transferring consciousness, if that's,
What we're doing.
you know, just science fiction or if it's ever a thing. When you do that, because I believe we can already do it in some ways, but there's limitations because of ethics and things like that, but we can basically copy our bodies. Nature already has that in creating twins, identical twins,
It's time to go to sleep.
same exact DNA, same exact bodies, but as they grow up, they are not the same. They develop differently, they have different personalities,
Wendy.
which just goes to show, if you were to transfer your consciousness, would that actually be that same exact person, literally as if you jumped into another body, like instantaneously? Or are you some kind of weird copy and the actual original person dies? Your original consciousness dies, but a copy of it lives on, which in turn wouldn't be, it would just be like you're an identical twin with the same memories. So technically you still die, but a copy of you survives. Very interesting to think about, because it wouldn't quite be what people are after and trying to do that, because they still die. It's just they technically live on. Interesting thing to think about. I've always thought about that in clone movies and stuff. Like The Sixth Day, funny enough. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's pretty, if it's real. Very not Alien, this soundtrack so far. Very TV show. Well, that would be cool to do, huh? You know, that kind of puts you, and that too, running like Usain Bolt or whatever that guy's name is. I think that's, well, that's another thing. When it comes to stuff like this, it's like, and I'm guilty of it too, or at least thinking of it, sometimes out loud, where you complain about things that aren't original and that just give you more of the same. Like, you know, what's the point? They just copied it. But then if they go too far out of the box, you also complain like it's not even the same thing.
Wendy,
You can never win with this stuff, because I'm already getting mixed feelings like that.
These are weird. Your breasts, they're weird.
Oh, the boobs are weird.
Wow.
I'd say look above your eyebrows there. That's weird.
The synthetic bodies don't grow.
Which is why you'll be stuck with that haircut forever. That's how synthetics laugh.
I don't know.
Especially Timothy Olyphant.
The human body manufactures hormones. Dopamine, serotonin, estrogen, testosterone.
We've tried to simulate them, to simulate adolescence as you grow into your adult body.
She's not human anymore. Why are we pretending she is?
Didn't know much about this show beforehand, even though I'm a huge fan of the franchise, just because, honestly, didn't have high hopes for it, but is Timothy Olyphant a synthetic? I'm assuming he is. You're a freak.
Whatever you want to be.
The other children have arrived, so we need to help them to make the transition so they're not afraid.
I want to give the show a fair shake, a chance. But because it's in the Alien franchise, it's so hard to do that. Like, just disconnect that from my brain. Just take it for what it is. Let's just enjoy what's happening. Judge it on its own merits.
Super fast too.
Very hard to do because of what it's tied to.
But then the boy genius came along, and he said, "Don't be sad." Now I'm the forever girl.
I still haven't solved the cancer problem in the future, huh? They can build synthetics and synthetic bodies and travel through space, light years, hypersleep, but can't cure cancer, huh?
Question?
I want to be a scientist when I grow up.
You don't.
I just have to stop myself from things I want to chime in too much.
Please, we need to begin.
Go around.
Your hair's distracting me. Please leave the room. Please, for the love of God. I don't care if you're a woman, man, whatever the heck. Don't have a haircut like that, ever. Don't do the straight bang bowl cut thing. Never looks good. Never looks good. Never looks good. If I didn't make that clear. Or let's put it this way. Maybe you don't look bad. You will always look better with a different hairstyle. Period. Full stop. It's established. Is that the same guy from the opening? One of them?
The naughtinesses and evil passions with which you went to bed. The Neverland had always begun to look a little dark. You lost the certainty that you would win.
Creepy. Loving the score so far. Shots, visual effects. Look really good for a show. Ugh. Except for that. They have no choice but to do it. I like that they do it, but considering how technology even is now in 2025, it will never not be funny how he's entering single line text code on a CRT monitor. Yeah, that's the same guy. He's one of the hybrids, I think.
What are you doing? Let me in!
His freaking hand is... There you go. Honestly, a little cheesy. This is one of the more obvious TV... The fact that this is a TV show moments for me. No, I don't like that. That slow back up, back first, no. There's something to be said about limitations and how they can actually improve something. I know even recently I saw something, an interview with James Cameron, and he said if he did Aliens today, the Queen would be CGI, and he was saying that and shooting that, it had so many limitations that they had to cut a lot of stuff that he would have wanted to keep or use. That prime example. That film was perfect the way it is. All those limitations made it better. I don't know why the xenomorph should be seen as little as possible. I don't know why they haven't learned that. Or if you do see it, it's covered in darkness. It's how it works best. Oh, that's the first negative for me. Didn't really care for that. But this shot looks really good. You know, to me, there's something I'm already seeing here. Again, this comes back to it being a TV show. When modern things are made, they introduce stuff to try to get people to relate to it more. Like, hey, this is the modern sensibility. We'll put this in here, like the music, and maybe people will connect with it more. This modern generation or something like that. Very TV of it to do, because TV is supposed to be more casual, I guess. You're not going to a movie. They're trying to appeal to casual viewers or something. You kind of cheapen it in a way when you do stuff like that, because in this universe of the Alien franchise, music like that, 2 tracks so far that we've heard, again,
Just like us.
maybe in that
Gets to work with soldiers.
thing we just saw, that was actually like the characters could hear it too. I think the previous track, it was more for the audience, but that was definitely the one that just happened, was the characters. They could hear it. The music changed as he was changing scenes. That kind of music doesn't need to exist in this world. And to me, it doesn't belong, because it just takes you out of it and makes you think that it's something else. It doesn't need to relate to an actual world, even though if those songs aren't real or whatever, like, they sound like songs that could exist in our current real-time world.
There you are.
And apparently Ice Age exists in the Alien franchise. Again, that doesn't need to be, that's not necessary.
Fury! Stay so funny.
I gotta serve out my contract.
How Alien Romulus of you.
Evacuate the wounded. Secure the site. Clean it. Take Supp to the ground floor. We're moving!
I love it. All this technology, and they got like 1990s, 2000s SWAT helmets on.
There we go!
This looks pretty good.
Medic 10 to the right!
Not everyone's born to yell, but that's your character, I guess. Medic 10 to the right. Probably what I would sound like. Oh my god. The fuck? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna leave that in there. Freaking big ass bug. Woo, it scared me. Very curious how they're gonna... This is before Alien. You would assume in watching Alien and basically any Alien movie after it that Earth hasn't been exposed to the xenomorph, because if it had, considering the track record, Earth would be screwed.
Good luck, guys.
And it's kind of been a thing, like we can't let this get back to Earth. Apparently it's already been to Earth. Very curious how they're going to do this in this show.
Science vessel, I think. Weyland-Yutani.
Building better worlds, but failing at everything we do. That should be their motto.
Mother, this is Morrow.
Weyland-Yutani reinforcements. Just what you need, buddy. They get the job done every time.
All right. Need you to put these on.
What is the job? The xenomorph escapes. Mission accomplished. Dang, even those computer monitors are better than what that ship had. You actually see images on it. Oh, you can do that kind of maneuver, huh? But for some reason, the control panel from Mother has a single line green text.
I said we can do it. You made us. We can do it.
The brother from her old life, he's a medic with the tactical unit. They're inside the tower.
I didn't know better. I'd say she was human.
Can I be enhanced?
Send them.
Send.
Yeah.
We're still in the prototype stage. The loss of a single unit would be devastating.
Yeah, so don't lose one.
Not unless you're Weyland-Yutani. They can lose their whole dang company.
Sir, yes, sir.
The Timothy Olyphant walk. Gotta love it. A paper cutter knife?
I was sick before
Really?
we got sick.
Alright, so it's not the same guy. They just look identical. So the setup of this, the beginning of this movie, we have a crew that's exactly like the first Alien movie.
Grow older, get cancer.
And the same thing happens to them.
Right?
They just keep repeating themselves. Groundhog Day.
Just run out.
Alien Edition.
Running. We got a life or death spaceship crash. Rescue mission.
Looks really good. Some inconsistencies here, because that looked really good. Really good. Good thing about TV show, obviously, is that it's longer. 1 hour episodes, 8 episodes in a season. Usually for that, it's like an 8-hour movie. It's not very common for big budget sci-fi. You get the Colonial Marines on the job. You know, it really makes sense that these deep space research vessels that Weyland-Yutani has so many of, that they would have other life forms than just the dang xenomorph.
2 to the body, 1 to the head.
What the hell? Ugh, what is that? Ugh. God, I do not want to know what's out in space. Creatures like that. Do we really want to know if there's other life out there? Some freaking parasite that goes into your body? Like the xenomorph.
Don't turn around. Stop.
He's trying to impregnate these guys.
Back to the pipe.
Brother, come on. Can't leave us like this.
I'm not your brother.
I'm a cyborg. Callback score.
What does that?
Good little gore there.
Did a week.
All I had to do was look in the pod next door.
come on.
Out of all the places that bites you on the neck. Jesus.
Used to be food, you know.
What a charming thing to say.
Then your brains grew. You built tools, and you in the animal kingdom, there was always someone bigger or smaller who would eat you alive if they had the chance. You're born?
Very true.
My brother is not gonna die.
Of course he will. All we can do is watch and take names.
I'm gonna save him.
Are ya now? Alien Earth, Episode 1, Neverland. Well, what do I say about what I just watched? Well, some good, some bad. Kind of what I expected, to be honest. Visuals overall looked really good. There's definitely weaker moments, kind of expected. On a lower budget TV show compared to a movie, they got to do a lot more visual effects work in 8 hours of footage, essentially, of released footage, versus like a 2-hour movie. So to make it expand that whole length, yeah, they're not gonna be able to throw as much money at it as they would a 2-hour movie. Characters, honestly, I'm spacing on her name, but I guess the hybrid with the weird haircut, she has a personality. The actress was doing a pretty good job. Curious to see how she progresses. Timothy Olyphant kind of not showing very much. I'm assuming by design. He's a good actor, so it's nothing to do with him. It's his character, the way it's written. And I'm assuming he's some kind of synthetic or hybrid or something. So I'm looking forward to what that's going to be like as the show goes on. But yeah, I mean, it started out better to me in the beginning. And then it got into some of those weird moments where I'm like, okay, now I can really tell that this is a TV show. I don't like the music choices on those more modern songs, even the way it just ended now. Again, I get it. I know why, but I just don't think that fits in this franchise. It doesn't have to like appeal to modern Gen Z, whatever. Like, obviously Black Sabbath and stuff like that. It's not like a MGK song from his latest album or something. But still, it's like trying to connect. Like, hey, it's you like this song? It's in this show. It's like what TV shows do. They put these curated songs in that people generally like. They just like the song, so it's, hey, I'm like this show, I'm hearing a song I like, and I don't know, I just don't like that in this franchise. It shouldn't exist. It doesn't have to exist. I know why they're doing it, but yeah, don't like that at all. That's totally a TV thing. I don't think that would ever happen in a movie for this franchise. Definitely some weaker acting moments too from some of the smaller cast members. Some of the, I don't know if it's just the way some of the scenes were. So, like, maybe it was the editing. Just something was off. Like, but again, it's a TV show, so it's not going to be quite as cinematic as a movie would be, and it has to be structured a little bit differently. It's episodic. It's 8 hours long in total. So, but again, maybe that's not right for the franchise. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I can't wait for episode 2. Because obviously I'm gonna give every episode a chance. But I'm gonna have my honest feelings and opinions on it. And so far, episode 1 didn't get me super hyped about the franchise as a whole. But I'm gonna watch every episode. Hopefully, it just starts out slow and gets better. I mean, it wouldn't be the first show that does that. So there's always a chance. I have hope because I want it to be good. I love the franchise. I don't want to watch it and it to be terrible. I wouldn't say this was terrible, but definitely had moments I did not like. But here's to episode 2. I hope you guys follow me on this journey to watch Alien Earth fan to fan. Hopefully, if you're a fan of the franchise or maybe you're a new fan. Not the best example to become a new fan, but is what it is. Catch you on the next episode. Thanks for watching MBW Movie Watcher.